Hey folks, welcome back to Ohana Farms. I am the Trucking Gamer, and I'm happy to be here today. After a long trip to California and back, I have big news for the ATS branch of Ohana Farms. If you don't know what that is, it's OFI, which stands for Ohana Farms Inc. That's our virtual trucking company. If you're looking for a virtual trucking company, you enjoy realism, you're in for a world of surprises, and this is going to be right up your alley. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into this because I'm really stoked about it. It's a project that I've been working on for well over a week to put together. I'm going to tell you right off the bat the good stuff. This project consists of 2,087 loads. That's almost 2,100 loads. It's a real project that exists in Oxnard, California. It was started in October of 2018. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to implement everything that's in ATS that we would see on an actual job site of this magnitude. The job actually includes up to 600 housing units, a high school, 7 parks, a shopping plaza of 2,100 square feet. And we're going to, everything that we can possibly think of that's in this game, we're going to take to Oxnard and the surrounding areas. We've agreed to about 4 cities in the area that we'll drop off. We're definitely going to try to go to Oxnard the most. If we can't get into Oxnard, then what we're going to do is we're going to drop off at Bakersfield, Santa Maria, Oakdale, or Los Angeles. But obviously there's going to be times where we might have to drop off a little further than that. Today's load is the first load ever. It's the first load in the project. We're going to get down to 2,086 loads. Our company has 17 drivers right now, and they all enjoy the realism and role play of our farming side. Most of them are actually farmers and truckers. We do have some that are just truckers, and some that are just farmers. But for the most part, we have people that do both jobs, and our realism is what brings people together. And everybody here plays similar. So you'll see me stop at stop signs. You'll see me try to use my first-person view a lot. Backing up, I still use the other cameras. So that's about my only downfall there. Music is provided by Pretzel Rocks, guys. It's a free app on OBS, so it's copyright free. I do have permission to use it. I hope you enjoy this video, and without further ado, right now I'm sitting in between El Paso and San Antonio, right off the I-10 and 20 split. So if you use coast to coast, you know where I am. If you live in the area, you know it's close to Van Horn, Texas. That's basically where I would kind of be sitting. So I do have to travel about 400 miles deadhead to pick up our first load, which is a reservoir tank. The reservoir tank will be used to hold things like your diesel and propane. Obviously, you're bringing that stuff out in bulk, but we're going to need equipment out there. I'm not going to tell you all the equipment because then you don't have to watch the series, but you know, equipment needs things to help it run, so we're going to bring that out. Buildings need the interior stuff, so we're going to be busy. We're going to see us pull a lot of the same loads, obviously, because you don't just take one load of lumber out and something's built. Obviously, that's not how we roll anywhere, so that's not how we're gonna roll here either. So we're gonna get. Sorry, I'm gonna get rid of that tip jar because we're recording, not streaming. We're gonna go into the game here. See what happens here. Make sure my buttons are right, because well, best way to tell is like this. I use a controller for right now because my steering wheel is not set up. I want to make sure that everything's good. Right, so that bus wants to get out of here. Alright, so we're going to bobtail over to Tucson. We're going to pick up our reservoir tank. It's about 485 miles away. And from there, we're going to take the reservoir tank up to Huron. Which is California as well. So let's see here. Got nothing. We haven't hooked up yet, so alright, they moved. Let's get out of here. Turn around in the middle of the road. Sorry about this, guys. I gotta see how come my navigation is not. I can't switch my navigation box. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry about this. Route advisor modes F3. Nothing like slowing down in the middle of the highway to. There we go. I might have to turn around in the middle of the road. There's nowhere else to go. So the truck is currently Viper's Pete, pretty much stock, not too much done to it, with our company logo on it. And that's pretty much it. It's got a 350, or sorry, a 450 cat in it. I'm definitely a way better driver in real life. Every once in a while, I struggle with the game here, but I'm an over-the-road truck driver in real life with 2.5 million miles. I definitely do know how to drive one. I just on the controller, it's a little bit tough to figure out, your center, how much you have to adjust. That warning you hear, that beep, beep, beep warning, is our truck books warning. I like to set that about 70 because, well, to be honest with you, our speed limit is, we encourage people to do, no more than 70 due to the fact that the speed for truck books is 80. We're set up for the realism, not the race setting, so. Wow, how far am I going to have to go to turn around? Yeah, I'm sorry. That's not happening. That's a little unrealistic. There's no exit here. There's no exit for like 400 miles the opposite direction. So we're gonna use one of those emergency turnarounds and hopefully not cause a wreck. cop comes, we're going to be in some trouble. There we go. Nice turnaround. Well, 548 miles deadhead. Bobtail, sorry. Get up to 55, we'll take the 4-ways off. If you guys are interested in how the project's going, where we are after this load, obviously this is the first load. You want to see our progress. It's a Trello spreadsheet checklist program. I'm really not sure how to describe Trello, but it's a productivity website that helps you and your team keep track of the things that you're doing as far as if there's a checklist involved. So it could be used for lots of things. We're using it for this. The link will be in the description so you guys can see where we're at all the time. You can follow this video in a series. When I play ATS, it'll be all about this from now on until I get to the end. Clearly it won't be the first load or the 10th load. It'll just be my second load of however many. I'll keep you guys updated as we go along. The incentive for our users is we do have a giveaway system on our community where the longer you play for us, the better your chances are of receiving a reward or a giveaway. You earn that at your own pace. So it doesn't matter if you're available 1 hour or 20 hours a week or a day, you will earn your rewards for yourself no matter what. So everybody gets a fair shake at it. And what we call that is the LP system, loyalty points. That car was on fire. So yeah, our loyalty system gives you points for odd things you do. For every one of these loads you do, you get 10 LP points. And if you're dispatched, you get another 5 in truck books. So that's 15 per load, plus you get basically 1 LP per mile up to 15,000 miles, and then one LP after that. The LP cash out is kind of high due to the fact that it's real life cash, upwards near $120 for first, the highest payout. Then I think it's 80 and then 50. I'm not 100% sure. That's available on our Discord as well. I just don't have the numbers right in front of me at this very moment, but yeah, we do lots of cool things like that on our Discord and our community. So if you're interested and you're looking for a great place to play on top of a rewarding place, we're here for you. If you're an amateur streamer, you're trying to grind it out with the big boys and get noticed, we do have a streaming team, and we got 6 people on that team right now. We all use the same titles and colors and just descriptions, and we share each other's views, and we're doing our best to help each other out, obviously with this channel being the official channel, but at the end of the day it's all for the same thing. Make sure you check us out. All the goodies, all the info in the description below. kid wanted me to honk the horn. You see that kid? So on this profile, I'm playing legit on the coast to coast North American map. So it's got Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I bought this truck right away with cash money. To be honest with you, I abandoned my last load halfway through. That's how I ended up where I was, basically Van Horn, Texas. Due to the fact that we just launched this, we haven't even launched this yet. It's private. Nobody knows about it. It's the first time anybody's going to hear about it, as far as even our members go. So this is new to them. It's basically our first load up the Oxnard area being taken care of by the boss man. So I show up in the Pete with my reservoir tank. Make it well known we're here to stay. And I don't own my own. I don't own my own trailer yet. I did get a abandonment fine that I needed to take out a loan. That was my first loan. So, but after I've told everybody on our Discord that my desire for realism is pretty deep. I want to play this as good as real as I can and still enjoy it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the realistic prices and fuel prices and economy mod in. Make sure that I'm getting paid more realistic instead of 90,000 for a 900-mile load. Once I can afford my trailer, that's the only provision, I guess you'd call it, to the rule. I just want to be able to get the Ohana Farms 53-foot trailer, which has our skin on it. I want to be able to own that, so preferably without taking a loan. And then general rule of thumb is I'll pass this truck on to my first employee. I won't get an employee until I can buy another truck for myself. And by that time, this truck will likely have some bells and whistles on it. Normally in our streams you would hear lots more people talking. We'd have a group in here of our community and we'd be chatting and lots of us would be trucking. Just today is a secret, fun little video for everybody to watch when I release the details of what's going on here, the Oxnard project. They'll be able to see the video for the first time as well. trying to find the happy medium for this navigation system. I like it on the dash, but I wish it would show me my current speed on the dash too, right above that 75. I probably could get it on the dashboard here. Now, I wish that gear indicator, if it said speed there, that'd be cool. El Paso. Over. That was kind of cool. Hours and 15 minutes away. Not sure. I wonder if my guy can even make it that long. Next rest stop in 6 hours. Yep, I can make it. That's cool. Take a second to ask you guys to subscribe and like this video. Remember that every time you do watch one of our videos and like us, it gets us one step closer to our initiative, which is really to be on YouTube to help end hunger. And the reason why I chose that is due to the fact that I've had personal experiences with it in the past, and I'm way better off now. I wouldn't say well off, but I'm way better off now in real life, and I want to pay back to the thing that helped me and my family when we needed it. So my reach, I intend for my reach and our reach to be much more than just locally. Globally is obviously the big goal, but we got to start somewhere. So would love to do some boots on the ground type stuff and vlog it so you guys can see it being done. Just your time is appreciated. If you do decide that you want to go a step further, we do have those options as well. Information is in the description as far as donations, merchandise, and such. Fully customizable merchandise on our website. Which is the number two and hunger.com. Looking pretty good on fuel. We can just blow by here, no problem. Never know if this traffic is just going to stop when you're behind it. Dump truck traffic, that's cool. My time in this game is under 15 hours, so some of the things I see for the first time or just notice for the first time, you guys are probably like, what? What's he talking about? Oh, that guy came up quick. Looks like he's hauling a header. Yeah, he totally is. Of course, this car coming right up, I promise you that car is going to try to come and cut in here. Come on, dump truck, get around him. I need to turn my Jake brake off because it's slowing down too much. The traffic frustration is getting real. The trucker is like, well, the air horn, just get out of the way. What is this dump truck doing? Like, you were flying along, you got this guy. Oh, and now he's got this oversized, kind of boxed in. He's got to stay out there. Not going to change lanes, are you? Oh, now you change lanes. Wow. That is a header for real, though. Not sure he's going to let me. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get by this guy. Oh, there we go. He's slowing down a little. Thank you, sir. Nope. I might have to break my own rule here. It's not a rule. I mean, I can go all the way up to 80 as long as I don't hit 81. I can do 100 with bobtail, and it won't even count against our truck book standings. It's just not going to do it. I don't want to get the ticket anyway, and get used to driving that fast and such. Oh yeah, I got the bypass, son. That pre-pass working today. Thank you, sir. There's a rubber ducky, and I'm go. Ooh, that's a bump and a half. Yeah, I'm gonna slow down. Don't worry. Truck, seriously. $116 miles from that reservoir tank, and then we can start hauling up to Huron. Let's see if I can go right through Oxnard though, to simulate the delivery. And then obviously I have to go to Huron for real to drop off the trailer and get paid. But at least that way we go through Oxnard and we get it discovered. Tailgating is for football, not highways. That's an actual sign in real life. They've used that one. The one that they're using in Wyoming and Nebraska and stuff right now is don't let distracted driving be your end game. It's pretty cool. Ooh, that was wrong time to change the camera with a car beside you. Scared me. I hope you guys can hear that awesome sound, because like I can hear when big trucks go by me the other way. Some cars too, but big trucks make louder sound. I do know it's fairly late in the video, but I do want to take a second to thank Caden for helping develop the idea of the Oxnard project and the role play. To be honest, it was a general conversation, but if he wasn't having it with me and he didn't express his desire for such thing mutually, it likely would have never came about. So really happy that we had that conversation, and the development and the coming up with the loads and how many of each load we needed and the spreadsheets and all of that part was on me, but the idea, the credit, 50% of the credit definitely has to go to Caden, and then the resource of Trillo, that was 100% on him. I had no idea what it was. So I do want to take a second and appreciate Caden. He's a member of ours, and he's going to be a part of our stream team. Make sure you check that link out in our description that says watch us stream, watch our stream team. That will allow you to watch several people in our convoy at one time. It'll let you watch some of our farm action if we got farm streamers on, or might have several farm streamers on. You'll be able to see people on different fields. Try to flash him over. Trying to remember what my wiper blades were there. So I've when I first started playing the game, I used an Xbox controller, like I've said, and if you don't turn your Xbox controller on before you get into game, it would always default my settings back, and I kept having to redo them and redo them and redo them and redo them. And finally, I got to the point where it was like I finally remember to turn it on most times now. So now I get to keep my settings, but because I had done it so often, I tend to forget where all my buttons are. Plus, on top of that, I play both sides of the company, and the farm side is our most intricate side, and also my most passionate side, due to the fact, I mean, I love trucking. I've always loved trucking. I'm a third-generation truck driver. But I do this for a living, and it was really hard for me to get into this game, even though I've had it pretty much since it came out, until I knew about the VCs and the joint effort, and I had a community to play it with, and now I actually enjoy it quite a bit. Oh, I'm starting to get tired, huh? Perfect timing. Let's discover this place. It's already been discovered now. Alright, we're going to catch a Z's right here. I'll be right back. Alright, so paperwork is done. Wake up. Looking good. Get into the seat here. Start her up. Don't need the high beams. Ohana Farms is here, Plaster and Sons, all ready to take that reservoir tank. It better still be here. I don't see it. Boy, is that ever gonna suck if it's not here. Nope. It's gone. Oh man. Of course. Why would it still be here? Maybe we got lucky and there's something on external contracts. Pressure tank. Let me see if there's a pressure tank on the list. So we're on land prep. That's the first step of the construction project, and here's what it says. This is the first step of any construction project and will require heavy equipment, cranes, removal of soil. This is 100 acres of farmland. Let's get it done. Alright, so we got a reservoir tank. Need for that? Nope. No high pressure tank. So, what are our options? Well, we can work our way up. Oh, you know what? Barstow. Let's see where Barstow is. Yeah, Barstow's right beside Oxnard in Los Angeles, so that's still in our area. And we do need construction houses. That is definitely on the list. Here's what's on the list. First, this list is fairly small, so I'll stop at the duplicate ones. Crawler tractor ×2, bulldozer ×2, heavy bulldozer 1, construction houses ×2, reservoir tank, digger ×3, 1,000, digger 500 ×2, excavator ×3, mobile barriers ×3, Caterpillar mining truck 785C, 2 of those, and then 4 scrapers, which are the piece of machine that has a V at the bottom and 2 big wheels, 4 big wheels, and it kind of like scrapes the ground. Well, it does exactly what it sounds like. Picks up all the grass and top layer of soil. So basically that's what we're going to do. Construction houses it is, and let me make sure I'm following the rules. I'm going to put in the comments, hauling, construction house. Which is awesome because it's going to be one of the first things really to end up on the site. So there we go, we hauled it. We notified everybody that we're going to haul it. We go here, we accept the load, which is awesome. I'm glad something worked out because, you know, you got a current job pending, you must finish it. Where? I don't have no job. Not really sure how I got this. Job market, let's make sure. Let's hope it's still there. General contracts. There we go. Cool. Begin delivery. It's also here at Plaster & Sons also, so it looks like we're going to be okay. I pay $17,342. It's pretty high. That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to make that much money per load. Actually, I think I can actually manage this like this. And then I also have this option too. Which is really cool that it actually works. Oh, that was a little bit off, but the reason why I have the advanced coupling off is because we use mods, and you know, some of them work, some of them don't. It's just better to, it's smoother like this. Let's make sure we're hooked up. Yep, we're hooked up. We got our construction houses. Let's make sure that's what they are. Yep. And off we go. 21 miles. Looks like the coast is clear. get out of Tucson. Nice little loop around. There's Bitterman's. Cool. Gonna need to know where that place is. Our headquarters, our company headquarters, is in Kingman, Arizona. Obviously our closest terminal is Phoenix. That company headquarters is for both farm and trucking. Don't do it, car. I'm so worried about AI traffic. I always tell people, I like the AI traffic. It makes it a challenge. I like having the cars around versus MP, truckers MP. And I don't want to be the guy spazzing out when one of those guys cuts me off, and I totally will too. I did it on a live stream one time, totally gapped and forgot I was actually driving a virtual truck, and the guy purposely hit me, and I freaked. No doubt about it. Alright, we're on the big road now. We made it out of town with no offenses. Didn't hit anything. Looks like this beat ain't gonna have any problems with that load on there. Get out of these curves. I'm gonna double check the weight and everything. Can hardly tell the difference between this and bobtail at this point. Oh well, right there, dropping gear. Oh, that's why. External contract, 65 mile an hour. Nice rock music in the background. Can't complain about that. Come on, car. don't get lost this trip, I will call it a success. Yes, the real life trucker gets lost in virtual trucking. But yes, it does happen. Navigation system is not reliable in this game. Not by any means. I was telling my friends in the community, I said, you know, it'd be kind of cool if they had even the simplest thing, like a 2-beep system for the right and a left beep, 1 beep system to the left. A different chime or something, like ding, ding. If you gotta get exit now or exit right. That's normally how I get lost right there. I end up in the wrong lane, concentrating on making a safe lane change, miss my exit. Back to Phoenix, folks. There's a helicopter overhead. Must have got, oh, I see. A high-speed chase. That's pretty neat. Seen that car stopped all of a sudden, and I'm like, thank goodness for good brakes. New truck, new brakes. There's only I got on this truck? 1,500 miles. She's my baby right now. What's this guy got? A really long trailer with nothing on it. You forgot some of your load there, bud. Miles of truck. I'm actually excited that this was a fairly short run. I'm obviously, for virtual trucking company purposes, it's mainly about miles. You want to finish in the top tier of companies, you pretty much have to have miles. In our first 3 weeks, we started in late April. We finished 30th in VTCs for April. 4th in Canada. That's where our company is based out of in VTC. I helped our country do a 4th place finish. We definitely want to do better than that. That's obviously the goal. We're looking for more actives. We do think that this role play that we're working on here, this Oxnard project, the company that hired us is called Sirius Construction. Spelt like the radio company, Sirius XM. So Sirius Construction, they hired us to run the loads. We got the contract. They really liked the way our trucks were and our reputation in the short 3 weeks we've been in business. We're probably just a little cheaper than the big guys as well, so that doesn't hurt. So we're gonna do our best to make sure that we can impress them and also have a decent company in the end, or a decent reputation with these guys. Maybe we'll get another job out of them or a reference to some other contract. Nobody knows what's next. It's way too early. We basically have just started this now, but at this point, no interest in running a second campaign. This is going to be the one. You never know about ETS. Everybody brings it up in random every once in a while if there's going to be an Ohana Farms ETS, but no real desire there yet. I mean, there's some curiosity from my part, but not. I don't think I would be good enough at the game to make it beneficial to the channel and everything like that, due to the fact that I tried it before and I had a really hard time differentiating what side of the road I was on. I just could never wrap my mind around where I needed to be. Like, obviously on a freeway, once you're on it, you kind of know, but like exit ramps and things like that to get on the freeways, I was just always making mistakes. Maybe now with a higher sense of realism and detail, I might be able to swing it. So you never know. Where the company will end up. say company, I mean the channel, the Ohana Farms brand. That's what we refer to as the company. To me, it's a second job. Trying to make sure that I do the best I can for this channel. 100% invested and dedicated to it when I can be. I mean, I obviously have a full-time job and career to worry about. Sun's starting to come up. We're getting closer to our destination. There's the exit for the head office, Kingman, Arizona. Looks like a rest stop coming up here. Oh, cool, some fuel. Nice. Don't necessarily think I need fuel yet. I do got the bigger tanks on here. I think I could probably make it to 219 miles, but I don't like that feeling of almost running out of fuel either. So, some guys sleeping on the side of that interstate. I did that once in California. Big pullout like that. Huge pullout. I was just far over. I was almost over the cliff. I was so far over. And I got woken up in the middle of the night by CHP. Got a ticket for parking on the interstate. You can't park in the right of way, they told me. I'm like, I'm not in the right of way. Look how far I'm off the interstate. They begged to differ. I fought the ticket and won. It was just a huge inconvenience because being from Canada and everything. But I think that might have also been why I won, because would have fought and I could have probably drug it out quite a bit and probably realized, like, what's the chances this guy actually pays his ticket. This is a truck stop that me, Caden, and Rusty ended our day at one time. Quite possibly. If not, definitely me and Rusty. Welcome to the Chevron, folks. How do you want to pull in here, big boy? Let's go around. Doesn't look like anything's coming, so I can pull nice and wide. That is a small, whoa. Ooh, not on the plants, just the curb. Nice. as a cop is sitting right there like, hey, bud, don't destroy any private property. Alright guys, let's haul butt, let's get out of here. Start her up. Don't forget to check out our website, the number 2andhunger.com. Whoa, what happened here? What'd I hit? Oh no. I have this pole coming out of here. That sucks. Wow. Alright, well, less talking, more driving. Let's see what we got here. No cargo damage, one damage to the trailer, 5 to the truck. So we're honestly, officially, I don't think that actually counts as damage. It will to the truck, which I'm responsible for, but I don't know that I'll get an offense for it. Nothing coming there. What's coming down this way? Nothing. That sign, nope. Well, that wasn't my best effort. Coming out of there, I thought I had her, no problem. Let's get out of here, but nope. More practice. Again. Dang it. Thought I had that one nice and smooth. Nope. A little bit too late on the turn. You could tell that I totally do not drive a Peterbilt in real life. Drive a short-nosed Freightliner Cascadia, so yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge. I normally do perfect with no damage, honest to God. I just maybe get more comfortable now and such. A little bit more cocky, I'd say. We got here some oversized logs. I wonder if that's just weight-wise oversized. No, I see why. It's a little bit wider of a timber runner there. Could have gotten fuel there a lot more easy. A lot easier. Now Chevron already took all my money, so. Speaking of CHP, there they are right there. If you guys are so inclined, you can catch us on Twitter. Also at Ohana_farms. We also on Instagram, Ohana Farms VF as in Victor Frank. Ohana Farms Victor Frank on Instagram. On Facebook at Ohana Farms YT, and then obviously YouTube, Ohana Farms, in the good old search engine. Do follow back and retweet other streamers, other game creators, other people with objectives and missions, charity work, and then general stuff that I personally believe in as well. A little bit of a personal touch to the Twitter. I'm getting some stuff discovered here though in this little short trip. I like that. Coachella. I've never been to Coachella, but there's a huge festival here in real life. Huge music festival. Oh, it's 25 through here. I see. I was wondering there, like, for real? Cool. H3 goes by. That was pretty neat. What's best about this series is you'll definitely see a whole bunch of freight. You definitely will see the same types of freight. We got some oversized stuff for sure coming out. We got sand, gravel, hay, mulch. I mean, there'll be all kinds of freights coming out here. And you never know where you'll see me, because once I get to Oxnard, I'm literally going to take the longest load, or whatever's available to me. If I got to take something out of Oxnard specifically, I'm obviously going to do that, because I'm not sure I mentioned that, but things that go into Oxnard need to come out, so you're not going to leave the job complete with 3 diggers and 2 excavators and a all-terrain crane there. When you're done and it's all houses, yeah, that equipment's got to go somewhere. We'll hook up to her and we'll bring her. We'll pull her out of there. So there's going to be loads coming out of Oxnard too that we'll have to worry about. So if I can cover one of those, I definitely will be. 2,086 loads after this one. That's a lot. Not sure it can get done. I'm optimistic. I know that we got quite a few loads done this month, but if you were to break it down month to month, I'm not sure that that's the effort we put in is enough. But we do run a farm too, a whole 4 farms actually, so it's like we definitely are busy on both fronts. We've got to worry about that as well. We got goals over there. We're trying to make $14 million on the map that we're currently on, using a whole different set of parameters, such as we can't have dirty trucks and tractors on the roads. There's a 10% tax on everything. All kinds of little tiny things like that just. So yeah, I almost missed my exit there, or took the wrong exit. Hopefully I don't get rear-ended here. Thought I was going to nail that perfectly, that exit, but right at the last second I caught, oh, this ain't the one. Oh, okay. I was going to say, could I have caught it anyway? Climbing, there's a truck lane. I was just on this road in real life. It's 15 here. Looks just like this. All over the road in that camera, man. That's the camera that didn't discourage me from continuing to play the game. I liked seeing the cargo. Like I like seeing the cargo every once in a while, but it really like makes me overcorrect so bad. 40 clicks. 40 more clicks. Off of this road in real life, there's... Well, that really sucked. Oh my god, no way. I was just about to say, in real life off that road, there's actually a Loves and a Pilot and Flying J. There's a Flying J right there. That's really cool. Good job on that one. Hopefully the Loves is on that side of the road though. I'm guessing that would be the west side of the road. Definitely glad nobody was at that ramp that I just about missed, or was on. That's what I get for not being in the right camera. Couldn't see anything other than my tires, so I had no idea. Barstow, we have arrived. We are 9 miles away. See that guy? Wow. That's nice. I have arrived at the Rail Export Express with the first load for final leg services. Final leg services is any time we can't deliver to Oxford. Final leg services is going to take it for us to Oxnard, and basically that's to simulate that it will get delivered and that our guys won't have to sit around all day waiting for a load. Alright, so it goes over there, huh? What's the best way to do this? So yeah, final leg services is basically something we need to have to support our role play, but at the end of the day, what it really is that we can't deliver this to Oxford. So final leg services will take it the rest of the way for us. And by doing that, we're simulating we don't want our drivers to be laid over. We got 2,000 loads to do. That's a lot. Oh, it looks like no, I was right. You can't go around. That's cool. I thought for a second, like, why didn't I just drive around these propane tanks and stuff? But it's because you can't. Go, folks. Delivered. Excellent. Let's see, did I actually get... Nope, no damage was reported. I don't see any. That's great. Alright, so we're going to take a quick snapshot of this because this is the first load. We want to make sure we get a good one. Let's see, go up. Maybe I should do it from this side because at least you can tell there are construction houses from here. There we go. There it is. Guys, I appreciate you being here with me for the first video of the Oxford series, the Sirius construction project. 2,087 loads total. We're down to 2,086 now. I appreciate you sticking by. and hanging out and listening to me talk. And hopefully I was fairly entertaining. You enjoyed the music. My driving wasn't absolutely horrible. Make sure you hit that like button, the subscribe button. Make sure you got that notification button flipped. A lot of times we're live with a lot more people to laugh and joke with, and to chat with as well. Being recording a video, it doesn't happen very often. This is just a one-time thing in order to basically announce our project. So we appreciate you hanging in there, and you can find all of our project videos and streams under the same playlist on our official channel here on YouTube, which is Ohana Farms. When you go to YouTube, you just search us, we'll find it. That playlist will be called ATS Oxnard Job ID number 1. So you will find that pretty easily to find. Until next time, it's me, the Trucking Gamer, with Ohana Farms. We're out.